Welcome to Hot Splices. I'm Paul Willistein. We're here today at Civic Theater 514 in Allentown to talk with Suzanne Baltzar, and she is the film manager at Civic Theater. First of all, Suzanne, Civic Theater is embarking on a tremendous capital campaign, and it's called The Next Act. It's $5.5 million to restore the 88-year-old Main Street theater. When I say Main Street, I mean 19th Street Theater. What will that consist of, the project?
Well, the first stage of it is redoing the stage. I know they want to gut the basement to make it easier for entrances and exits for the actors, give them more room backstage, make it more, I guess, like Broadway.
Yeah.
And then the next part is heating and air. We're also getting new seats, all new chairs, which will be awesome. They're going to redo that beautiful dome and bring it back to its original beauty.
Wonderful. And in the main theaters where a lot of the great films are seen, as well as here at Theater 514, and the tradition of acting at Civic Theater with its children's theater program is really amazing. Actors who've gone on from the Civic stage to screen include Daniel Roebuck, Christine Taylor, Amanda Seyfried, Dane DeHaan, and Oaks Fegley. These are all folks from the Lehigh Valley. That must be just amazing for you to think about that.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. We had a special event with Oaks this past summer since he was in Pete's Dragon, and this theater was filled, and Disney gave us the movie to have a free screening for our Civic family, so it was awesome.
On the filmmaking program here, though, a number of years ago, it was originally rented out. Civic was just presenting plays here, and then somebody else, Joyce Haight, I believe was doing, who I'd owned the Boyd Theater in Bethlehem. She was doing the film programming here. Civic took on that prospect.
Yeah, I think there was an outcry. I mean, I wasn't around then, but I think there was an outcry for art house films then in the 80s, and it's expanded to 2 screens now and pretty big crowds. So
that's right. That was in 1989, and then another timeline marker was the digital conversion from 35 millimeter to digital in both theaters, and that was in August 2013. What does that mean exactly in terms of film distribution or the types of films that you show here? Or did it make any difference, or what was the impact changing from 35 millimeter, other than the cost, to digital?
Well, it started out with the way films were being made at the time. Everything was on film. A lot of people, Tarantino specifically, still make their films on film, but now a lot of directors just choose digital. It's easier, it's slightly less expensive, and then in distribution terms, because it's less expensive to make, it's easier to distribute. Before they would have to transfer the film to digital. Now it's sort of the conversion is much easier in terms of shipping. You're not shipping the big canisters. You don't need to, you don't need the guy sitting in the booth with the bell changing from one reel to the next. Some companies use an internet server that you can directly stream from the internet, which we use, but the major companies still use DCPs, so they look sort of like an overgrown Nintendo game. And you just insert it into the projector, and 1, 2, 3, a couple of buttons, and then it starts uploading automatically. So.
And I remember in the old days in the Lehigh Valley, Richard Wolf, the owner of the Roxy Theater, he actually used to, as a service, cart around these heavy canisters.
Yeah.
And I remember, I think he was dropping them off here at Civic Theater.
Yeah. We still have a few downstairs that are just for props and decoration, but they are heavy.
Well, we're here at Theater 514 on Hot Splices, and we'd like to thank Suzanne Baltzar. She's the film manager for Civic Theater of Allentown, for talking with us today about what's happening at Civic Theater of Allentown. See you next time.